readers are afraid to hear back on how to play. Today we're looking at how to play 3, 2, 1, countdown. Or blast off, I guess. It could be a countdown, it could be a blast off in this game. This is the newest game from Grandpa Beck's Games. It is a setting game. It is inspired and incorporated with the Dutch card game Under the 10. Basically, that translates to Under 10. Or Under the 10. Except this one, you're trying to have a total score of under 5. And the lower score, the better. So it's a little bit golf, sort of, but it's more of a setting game. And this came out this year from Grandpa Beck's, or recently. It is 2 to 8 players, ages 7 to 99. Takes about 15 to 30 minutes. Got nice linen finish on the box. Nice linen finish on the cards made by Fabrica Cards in Europe. So if you are looking to produce a card game outside of China, that's pretty good quality. Really good quality, in fact. Talk to Fabrica Card and pull it. Really good. You get the rules, you get the typical little ad, and also the recipe. Jello salad. Aha. Anyways, very simple game. We'll get to it. Every player is going to get a hand of 12 cards to start. You're going to want to organize these by values as best as possible. I'll just set that up like that. Beautiful. And then the rest of the card becomes a draw pile. There's 110 cards. There's 8 each, 0s and 10s, 9 1s and 9s, 10 2s and 8s, 11 of 3s, 4s, 6s and 7s, and 12 5s. Each player gets 12 cards if it's 2 to 6 players. If you're doing 7 or 8 players, it's 10 cards each. And you're going to be playing to see who has the highest score after 5 rounds, or you can do 3 rounds if you're doing more players, so it takes less time. And yeah, so you're going to have a draw pile after you give each player 12 cards. You draw the top 2 cards and form 2 discards. The values don't matter too much. Well, they sort of do, they don't. On your turn, what you're going to do is discard some cards. You can discard 1 card, or you can discard a set of cards. They have to be the same value. And then you will draw a card to your hand. So let's just say I discard this 9. I can draw from one of these 2 piles. I can't draw this one because I just played, but I can draw this one. Or I can draw from here, which is a risk because you don't know what's going to be, but I'm going to risk it. It's a free. Of course it is. But the next player is going to go, and you're probably going to want to get rid of high cards first, so they're going to get rid of these 7s, a set of 7s, and they will draw a free. Actually, yeah, you're going to discard first or draw first? I forget. You discard first, then you draw. So it's a little bit interesting. So this next player is going to go. They have to discard an empty spot if there is an empty spot. So they will. Maybe they discard this 8, and they draw this. It's an 8. Okay, that's effective. Whoa, okay. Well, this player is going to discard these 10s. He got a really lucky hand here, perhaps, and he draws a card blindly. It's a 3. He's okay with that. Just keep going around the table like this until one person has 5 or less points in their hand, and it add up the values for the points. And so let's say it comes back to me, my turn. Let's say I discard these 8s. I draw a card. Everyone else goes. I come back. I discard these 6s. Maybe I draw a card. Then it comes back to me again. I discard these 2 4s. I'll draw a card. And then it comes back to me again. Since I have less than 5, I can say countdown and put my cards down and end the round. Or I can keep going. If it comes back to me later on and I just have these cards in my hand, I can say blast off and put them on the discard pile, and I have no cards left. Either way, the round will end. Obviously, everyone's going to have less cards in their hand by the time it ends. So let's just get rid of some cards here. Let's just say this guy ends with this. This guy ends with, he's going to get rid of some 6s, some 8s. Uh, whatever. Uh, just say it ends like this. Everyone is going to look at their hands, and then you will score points. Whoever has the lowest score, well, if you get a countdown, if I have the lowest, since I said countdown, if I have the lowest score, which I probably do, with 3 points, I would get 3 points plus 1 bonus point. And you're going to write this down on a piece of paper or use chips or whatever you want. If I said countdown and I have the 3 points and somebody else only has 2, they would get the 3 points. No bonus point, but they get the 3 points, and I would get 0 for not having the lowest score. So there's a risk to saying countdown and not having the lowest score. If I had a tie for the lowest hand, then we would each get 3 points. Whoever has the second lowest will get 2 points. Third lowest will get 1. Everyone else would get 0. If, and with a blast off, so let's say these are the 3 cards I have left in my hand. I say blast off and I discard them. Then I would get 3 points. Second lowest 2, third lowest 1, and everyone else 0. You're going to keep playing, again, 5 rounds, or perhaps 3 if you're playing with a bunch of people. Whoever has the most points after that time wins the game. It's a pretty simple game of just discarding cards and trying to have the lowest score possible. Now, if you're doing 2 or 3 players, they recommend you playing until somebody wins 3 rounds first. And, yeah, and it says if there's a tie, the tied players play another round while everyone else cheers them on. I would say no. If there's a tie, there's no definitive winner. Everyone can play, and everyone gets a chance to win since nobody was a definitive winner, right? I don't know, that's just me. It's a pretty cool game. Simple, nice quality cards, pretty nice artwork. I like it. That's Countdown. 3, 2, 1, Countdown. We'll see you next time, for. Thanks for watching.